Whether you realize it or not, chances are if you're watching this video, you're different. And I'm gonna say it straight up like that is because I'm sure you're aware of basic principles of the law of attraction, law of assumption, but all of these laws that people are talking about ultimately are secondary to this one law. And this one law that everything else is secondary to, the primary law is the law of vibration. So what do I mean by this? I mean by generally in this universe, as just as a straight law, based on the vibration that you are, you will attract like vibrations. You will resonate at vibrations similar to that vibration. So what does this mean? It means that you right now clicking on this video, you right now watching this video, you right now hearing this message, you have vibrated at a certain frequency to feel aligned enough to, well, first of all, attract this video onto your display. Second of all, click on this video. Third of all, keep on watching till this point and beyond. And why is that? It's because right now I know for a fact if you're watching this, you're different. And how do I know this? It's because I'm different too. And what I mean by this is, you know, sometimes in life we see certain things happening. For example, the way things are played out, right? You look at you're born into this world. As soon as you're born, within literally 3 years, you're straight into the schooling system. Within 3 years, you're in what's known as, let's just call it primary school or first grade, right? 3-4 years. Then what happens after that? Next, you go to secondary school. Next, you go to college. Next, you go to university. Next, you get a grad job. Next, you get a job. Next, you get promoted. All the way until at one point, you're lucky enough to retire. But my question to you guys, and chances are you found something like this when it comes to this whole progression through life, is what's the reason? Like, what's it all for? Like, when you truly think about this and truly not even think from a logical perspective, but feel and know from an inner perspective, something will feel off. And this is the reason why you get so many people who chase success their whole life, only to get to that, maybe they hit that successful point, right? The successful people, the minority, hit that successful point. Unfortunately, there's the majority of people who don't quite hit that point and never will. And obviously on this channel, I'm going to be sharing with you strategies on how you can achieve your success, achieve your manifestations. But for the purpose of this video is understanding that even the people who achieve the success that you feel like you want to achieve, whether it's money, whether it's a house, whether it's a car, whether it's the husband of your dream, the woman of your dream, a lot of the times what people find is they hit that point, that success, what is labeled as success in this reality, but then they find that inside something's missing. And they can't put their finger on it because they're living the job of their dreams. They're in that prestigious role. They're earning the dollars. They're earning all the income. But what's happening now is that inside, whether you say the soul, the energy, the real you, not the you that is holding this phone or watching this on the desktop, the you that's inside you, watching this experience, experiencing this life, that you knows that there's something far greater destined for you. And I don't want this video to be a video that is, okay, you know what, I'm going to click on this video, okay, I'm aligned, I'm great, I'm amazing, and I'm going to gas you up just like that. Yes, you are amazing. Yes, you are divinity. Yes, you are magic. But just by saying those things and believing those things, yes, it will attract more magic, more divinity into your life, but it won't fully get the whole experience. Why? It's because by, yes, doing affirmations, yes, doing meditations, yes, doing this stuff that takes care of your energy, you're vibrating at that frequency where now you're resonating, right? So now you're going to attract those experiences. But if you haven't grounded your energy into the reality enough, and if you've got any questions with what I'm saying, because I know for some of you, maybe you're new to whether it's law of attraction, you're new to manifestation, you're new to the spiritual realms. And for others, maybe you've been looking at this for some years now, maybe even some decades. So I know that whoever's watching this, because ultimately us not average people, we're all at different stages of the journey. And there's no right or wrong for someone being here, someone being there, but it just is. So if you've got any questions or any insights that you want to just let me know, drop it in the comments, because that way I know where you're at and what you want to discover, what you want to learn next. Because for me, it took me to go through, first of all, that spiritual journey, that deep spiritual journey. And now I don't want anyone to watch this and think, oh, Joshua Andre thinks he's some spiritual adept master kind of thing. No. What I'm saying is that everyone on this planet is going through a journey. Whether it's someone that you look up to all the way up there and you think, oh my gosh, they're amazing, they've got everything perfect, or it's someone that you feel like, oh, they haven't quite got it figured out yet. Every single person is going through their journey. And what this video is truly about is understanding your journey is different. Understanding that yes, 90% of people are programmed. In fact, pretty much 100% of people, okay, 90 to 100% of people are programmed from an early age. That is the system, what we just discussed, the school, education, grow up. Then when you get above what is the age, like 65, 70, then you can retire from the system and enjoy your life, right? You've served the system now you can go and enjoy your life for the last however many years that is. And chances are, if you've been indoctrinated, not just into the schooling system, but into the food system, right, the average American diet or the average diet that people should eat, then chances are those years of your life won't be the most, I don't want to say the most prettiest, but you know what I'm saying, right? They won't be the most, oh my gosh, I got so much energy, let's go do everything I've always wanted, right? So this is what it comes down to. And one of the things that I want to share on this channel is not just wealth building strategies. Yes, we're going to be sharing that. It's not just the abundance, how to tap into that frequency, the spiritual side, but also just practical things, whether it's practical mindset things that we need to have in our mind to know what that word actually means, right? If you think about it, you've probably heard the word mindset before. And if you have, just type in the comments, mindset, right? Let's see how many people have heard that word, heard that phrase, heard that type of belief system, right, of mindset, heard that way of thinking. But when you think of the word, what is it actually saying? Mindset is just where you set your mind. Like, really think about it. Mindset is just where you set your mind. That's why when people say, you know what, I've got a positive mindset. People say he's got a negative mindset. People say she's not thinking too good. Her mindset's not quite there right now. It's just where they've set their mind. So where some people choose to set their mind is up in the clouds, positive thinking, right? Where some people choose to set their mind is down on the floor. What do they call it? Pessimism or realism, right? Now, I'm not saying one way of thinking is better than the other, but surely having your head at a certain perspective, having your head where you know that, okay, I'm going to be focused on the positives, vibrating at that positive frequency, will, from my experience at least, help your journey a bit more, right? But obviously there's some drawbacks to constantly just having your head in the clouds and thinking everything's going to be amazing and dismissing everything that's going on in your reality, right? There's a balance that we have to play. So when it comes to this and this fact that now, if you're watching this, you're on this frequency, that you're resonating at this frequency where you know there's more to life. You know there's something deep down. You may not know what it is, but you feel and you know there's something else. Now, what this message is for you is just confirmation. Whatever you've been thinking, whatever you've been dreaming, whatever you've been feeling that hasn't quite fit into society's norm, you're feeling it for a reason. And you know, the biggest problem that I see with most people who are different, who weren't born to fit in, right? For the majority of these people, what happens is now you feel you're from an early age, you're taught and you're shown that this physical stuff that you can see, that you can feel, that you can taste, this stuff is all that there is, right? And I'm going to do some videos on childhood and when obviously you are more susceptible to energy. But without diving too deep into that right now, if you do want to hear more videos about energy and diving deep and how to tap into energy and see things beyond what I hear, let me know in the comments, right? This channel is all about you. Whatever you want for your journey and any experience that I've had that I can benefit you from, then I'm here to do that for you, right? Whether it's my journey of helping thousands and thousands of people with speaking, with spirituality, with manifestation, with wealth creation, right? With health, all these things that I've done over just the past few years alone, I'm here for you to share this with you. So whatever you want to learn, whatever you want to discover, whatever you want to just chat about, let me know in the comments and we can definitely have this discussion via video and probably beyond that as well. But when you're feeling this different thing, it's because if you take, okay, let's take for example your phone right now. You're watching this video because, how are you watching it? How are you watching this video? You're watching this video because chances are you've got mobile data or you've got Wi-Fi, right? But the thing is, you can't see mobile data or Wi-Fi, right? If I look around now, can I see the mobile data flying through the sky? Can I see the Wi-Fi flying through the sky? No. But is it working? Is it allowing my phone to connect? Is it allowing your phone to watch this? Yes. So the core principle that I'm going to here is, even from a base level, if you can't see something, if you can't feel something, if you can't touch something, you can't taste something, if you can't smell something, does it mean it's not there? No. It just means that right now, at the frequency that you're vibrating at the frequency that you're analyzing, it just means that now you can't interpret that thing. Just like snakes can see infrared, just like bats and dolphins can see sonar, We can't see that, but does it mean it's not there? Does it mean that they can't use that to fly, to go around corners, to see things that their physical eyes can't see? Of course not. So the thing is, for everyone here who watching this, and I don't want to make this video too long, but for everyone here watching this, is to understand and appreciate that just because you don't see it or feel it with the physical senses doesn't mean it's not there. That's why that feeling that you have in here, that calling that you have in here, that desire to do something different, that knowing to stand out, that knowing to be someone else, to be someone greater than you, are currently being right now. And that's not a stab at you, right? And if you're ever watching this channel and you feel like, oh my gosh, why is Josh talking to me like this in a way where he doesn't care about me? He's saying that, oh my gosh, you're acting like this, you're doing this. It's because I don't want to BS you, right? I don't want to BS you with all this positive craziness that you're amazing. Yes, you are amazing, but there's more to go. No, if you're watching this video, there's definitely more to go. Just like for myself, there's more to go. Just like for my mentors, there's more to go. Just like for my family, there's more. Just like for everyone here, there's more to go. So when you're feeling those feelings, or maybe you're even getting that intuitive knowing, or maybe for some of you, you are hearing stuff, you are seeing stuff from a different dimension or different calling, right? And I'm not going to dive too deep in here just in case anyone is not ready for that yet. But if you are ready for that, let me know in the comments. Like I said, we can do a video about that. But that feeling is coming from somewhere. That knowing is happening for a reason. Whether it's a reason for you to even just see this video and be triggered to feel like, no, I need to make a difference. I need to change something. There's a reason for it. And one of my mentors taught me that you can't connect the dots looking forward. You can only connect the dots looking backwards. So right now, in this moment, you won't be able to see the projection of the future. But when you're at that future point, you will see how this video, this exact video, connected the dot for you to achieve and manifest that greater thing. So the main message for this video is I want to leave you with the knowing that what you're feeling is truth. That what you're feeling is there for a reason. That what you're feeling is driving you for that extra bit of success. Right? And I don't mean success on a physical level. I'm talking about success as a holistic perspective, right? Whether it's the health, the wealth, the fulfillment, everything like that. So obviously in this very short video, I can't answer every single thing on every single person's situation, right? If you let me know in the comments or reach out to me personally, then obviously we can have that discussion. But if you want to say general reading of this video or general consensus of this video, is to just understand and appreciate that that feeling is coming for something. And how do we tap into that frequency and let it unravel? It's like that thing inside you is for you to unravel. It's almost like the universe or God or the creator or whatever you call that energy, right? That higher power, that source, whatever you call that. It's almost like it's giving you just a piece of the puzzle, right? A piece of the puzzle that you can just see just that bit right now. You're just feeling this thing in your life. Something not quite sitting right. You're trying to follow the flow, but you're trying to follow the flow of conformity or the average way of doing things, but it's just not sitting right. But little do you know that there's all of this to unravel. And I don't want anyone thinking, oh my gosh, there's so much to go, right? This is very small, no, but jokes aside. I don't want people thinking that there's so much to go. It's because the reason why you're here is to unravel that over life. So the practice for you from this video is to start questioning. Right? They say the first step to change is awareness. Now you're not only feeling this thing, now you're aware that there's something inside you that's different. There's something inside you that's destined for more. So now you're hitting that first stage of change, which is awareness. The next stage that we're moving on to now is the practical side. How can we start taking the practical actions to literally unravel that thing? Whether it's the physical steps, whether it's more spiritual practices, and merging these two things. So just drop a comment below and let me know right now if you feel like in your life you're more in the physical aspect or more in the spiritual or balanced, right? And this will give me a consensus for where to go with some of these upcoming videos for you watching this. Okay, so let me know in the comments, physical, spiritual, or balance. Which one are you diving into more? When I say physical, I mean you have that perspective of, okay, I've got to work hard, hustle, or else nothing will happen, right? Spiritual side is, okay, I don't need to work. I'm just going to sit here, be, and everything that I need will come to me, right? I don't chase, I attract. That type of vibe. The balance between that is now knowing that, okay, I don't chase, I don't need to chase, I attract. But I'm going to take the physical actions every day consistently to bring that manifestation in. When I attract, let's say, the love of my life in the same room as me, I'm not just going to sit there and just be like, I don't chase, I attract. And then all of a sudden she or they come and sit on your lap, you start kissing, you have babies, and you get married. That whole, I know that was very sped up, but that whole general consensus, right? There's certain action points that you need to take. So even if you attract the love of your life into the same room, you need to take the action. Maybe you need to stand up, maybe you need to speak something, maybe you need to say something, maybe you need to go on another date, right? There's these action points. So let me know if you feel like you're just in the hustle bustle, or you're just in the energy side, that's it, I don't need to do anything at all, or if you're in the balance, okay? And then from there, I just want to let you take from this video that you're feeling the way you are because you're not average. You're feeling the way you are because you're different. You're feeling the way you are because you are destined for more, right? So type a heart in the comments, affirm, know that you are destined for more. You are destined for greatness. And when I see your comments, when I see for the upcoming videos, we'll do some videos to tailor it for your specific manifestations, your specific goals. But other than that, this is Joshua Andre, and this has been your video to give you confirmation that you are not average. You are not here just to fit in. You are here to be that greatness within that you're feeling, that you feel every single day, that you feel in those moments when there's stillness, when there's quiet. That is you. That is your calling. That is your mission. But other than that, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video for even more greatness and your greatest success this year and beyond.